My colleague Vishal joining us to get us more on this. Vishal, when we talk about defiance on both fronts, whether it's Donald Trump or it's Joe Biden being defiant and saying that he is not going to step down from contesting these elections, even though something that the Democrats themselves after that debate have been urging him to do so. And then on the other side, we are seeing this defiant image of Donald Trump, with his fist raised over his head and his bloody right ear, to him carrying on with business as usual. So will this defiance of both these candidates really, tilt the elections, which is planned for November of this year?
So according to the latest polls, there are about 3-4 latest polls in the US. They all indicate that it is still a close race. This incident has not really propelled, Trump to the next level. But the latest polls are yet to come. The polls after the incident are yet to come. But just a day before the incident, there were a few polls that were indicating that it's still a neck and neck race. So it would be unfair to say that this would, propel him to the next stage. But the fact of the matter is, now that the incident has been in the media for about the last 36 hours, so Trump has been speaking to different media houses, and in the latest he has said that he was supposed to be dead. That's a big statement coming from Trump. He spoke with the New York Post and said that he praised the US Secret Service, saying that they did a terrific job. And this comes at a time when the US Secret Service is under the scanner because they failed to, protect the president, and he had a bullet graze past him. In fact, it hit his right ear. Luckily, he survived, but there are several questions being raised on the US Secret Service, which is an agency that protects both president and ex-presidents. There are questions such as how was the shooter able to penetrate an area which was supposed to be cleared by the US Secret Service? How was the shooter able to climb to the rooftop with a gun, with a big gun, and was able to fire? And there are also several other videos that are showing purportedly some police officers near the area where the shooter was placed at. So many questions are being raised on why there was such security breach on such a high level event, that too in the running for the US president elections. So these questions will be answered by the US Secret Service chief in the hearing that is supposed to happen on the July 22nd, when the chief of the US Secret Service will be, giving her statement in front of the House of Representatives in the US. So as of now, the latest is that FBI is saying that the suspect acted alone and there was no co-conspirators, but they are exploring that angle. There could be co-conspirators. So they are also looking at that angle.
Right. Given the fact, Vishal, is there no advisory in such situations, given the fact that they don't know the motive, they don't know if there were other people involved, and we see Donald Trump going about business as usual, whether it was playing golf on Sunday or going to Milwaukee for this convention?
Could you repeat that, Divya?
I said, is there no advisory or protocol in such situations, given the fact that we don't know the motive behind this attack, we don't know if there were others involved or not? So till that is not established, I mean, wouldn't an advisory be out, for Donald Trump to perhaps lie low at this point in time, rather than be out and about? We saw him playing golf, and we're now also seeing him go to Milwaukee for that convention that's going to be taking place later this week.
So he was supposed to be in the Milwaukee Republican National Convention, but he has landed there, and there were reports saying that he could not, there's a possibility that he wouldn't go there, but he has landed there. And but some reports are suggesting that he won't make an appearance before Thursday, won't make a public appearance. But he has been, as we reported earlier, that he has been speaking to various US media houses. But as far as the Republican convention goes, that will go on for about 4 or 5 days. So he won't make a public statement before Thursday. So of course he will be lying low. He won't be making public appearances. On the other hand, Biden had also cancelled his campaign for 2 days. So he will also be resuming his campaign on Tuesday. So there have been some changes in protocols for obvious reasons. Right. And Biden has also said that the security arrangements for Trump should have been enhanced, and they should be enhanced. So all of that remains to be seen. What kind of statement he gives in the coming days.
Right. Vishal, from what we are understanding at this moment is that perhaps the popularity of Donald Trump might increase because of this assassination attack or during that rally. But prior to this, what about his popularity post that debate in which it was Biden who was seen mistakenly calling Zelensky Putin. He also even referred to Kamala Harris as with the wrong name. So was his popularity increasing post the debate?
Some experts are suggesting that this incident could enhance the popularity of Donald Trump. But the polls are yet to come on that. The latest polls, as I mentioned earlier, they suggest that it's still a neck and neck race. Although Trump had been leading Biden by a few points, by about 7 points in some of the battleground states. So he had already been leading, but there was not a big margin for that lead. If that lead is shortened after this incident, that remains to be seen.
Right, Vishal, we will keep coming back to you for more on that.